people in India add apostrophe along with the word when the word should contain yes. You have put up an apostrophe. Go and watch in the PPT. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've placed apostrophe, sir.
Okay. Is book a person to have apostrophe, superlative kind of
No, sir.
gestures?
Sir, just my
Is this, the,
school.
is this the
Yes,
way you
sir.
write your examination?
No, sir.
Hmm.
Sir,
Right.
my miss told that whether it's like a living thing or non-living thing, when you mention more things, you'll have to add apostrophe like that. She once said, sir. I usually don't add, sir. But as she said like that, this time I add, sir. Sorry, sir. I won't repeat this, sir.
Yeah. I seriously wonder if your miss is a living being or not. Having got such a wonderful knowledge in English, and she has given you this wrong instruction. Apostrophe comes only in the sense of belongingness, whether it is non-living being or living being. Here, there is no sense of belongingness for the books that you are mentioning. So, do you understand?
Yes, sir. I won't repeat it, sir.
Okay. Tanesh, do you have a presentation today?
Yes, sir.
So, are we ready for another video
Yep.
presentation?
Yeah. Let me open it.
Right. So the agenda, meanwhile, when Tanish is making it ready, the agenda goes like this. Tanishwar will make his presentation. Aswathaman has been preparing a presentation for a long time, and he's got the PPT ready now, and he's going to make the presentation as well. So once he finishes the presentation, I have got quick activities for Guru Prasanna, Mitra, Dakshin Siddharth, and Siddhi Adityan, because it's been a while since Mitra has joined and made a presentation, and the Guru Prasanna's competency building has to be taken into account. And Dakshin Siddharth had been a little bit busy in the OBT these days, so he has to be given. So today the OBT got cancelled because of lack of attendance. Then Kishore pulled out at the last moment, and I heard thunders, lightning, cloud, and all that, and now sky is clear. So entire nature is against my OBT today, so I cancelled it. And Siddharth is absent today, and Kishore is absent today. So I did not want to conduct OBT, so I thought with the OBT timing, I could effectively utilize to develop the communication skills of the MSES students. That is why I have put it up as complete online. So if it had been a direct class, Dakshin, Mitra, and Aswatthama would have been here, but then that has no kind of justice for the presentations that you people are going to make. So that's how it is. But tomorrow, I don't know if we are. Tomorrow the ground will be occupied. Sunday, every Tom, Dick, and Harry will play cricket so that the ground will be occupied. We will take a call on that tomorrow. Right, Daneshwar, you're on.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Stock market. I'm able to see, and I'm going off the video so that your presentation will be concentrated.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody focus on Tanish's presentation. So if you got any questions, keep the questions reserved. Every single person should have one question. And once the presentation is over, you can ask your question. I'm also going on mute. So Tanishwar, you can start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I did my presentation on the stock market. What is the stock market? The stock market is a way for a company to become more successful. A company releases stocks onto the market for people to buy, which essentially supports the company. When people buy stocks, if the company faces success, the people that own the stock receive profit too. And if the company doesn't face success, then the stock that people own, it'll decline and people will lose money. So many famous companies have all their own stock, such as Apple, Google, Amazon, Tesla, and etc. How did it begin? The Dutch East India Company unknowingly invented the stock market in the 1600s. They had hundreds of ships to trade gold, porcelain, spices, and silks all around the world. It was very expensive to run all these ships so they could trade. So they came up with an idea that is kind of like the stock market. It's a little different from what it is, but what they did, they offered shares to the private citizen and it gave them a part of the ship's profit. So if the ship made money, they also made money, and the this made the company like bigger, and it was able to afford more and grander voyages, which increased profits for themselves and the people that invested in it. And then since that time, companies have been following this practice to make more money. So how is profit gained? The modern stock market is a little different from what the Dutch East India Company created, but it's more or less the same. A company's share value can be increased if something good happens to the company, such as Elon Musk tweeting about it, and the share value drops if something bad happens to the company that may ruin the reputation of it. Share values can be unexpected and very random, so every move you make should be careful. If you sell a share too early, you may have missed out on some profit, or if you waited too long, it may have dropped, which results in a loss. There's also another type of thing on the stock market, and that's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is just a virtual currency, and you can use it to buy goods and services online. Some examples are PayPal, Venmo, and Google Pay. Uh, it's it's different from these because it is centralized and there's no third party interference, and the government cannot like issue any laws on it. So it's free to use for everyone, and there are also no limits for transaction, and it is open 24/7, and no paperwork is required to use it. And some cryptocurrency are Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum. Oh, fun facts. Warren Buffett got very rich by investing a lot and buying companies. He's the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and has a net worth of $100 billion. Elon Musk recently became the richest man in the world because of the shares he had in Tesla. A lot of people were buying them, which caused the share value to go up, and he made a lot of money that way. So yeah, that's the end of my presentation.
Nice presentation, short and
Well done,
crisp.
Tanishwar.
Thank you,
Very well
everyone.
done, Tanishwar. Very nice presentation.
Thank you, everyone.
Very well
Right,
done,
so
Tanishwar.
Asutaman Tanishwar is in the 9th grade.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, now.
Right,
It's
so
okay. Um,
any questions, Tanishwar? All right, so Mitra, Dakshin, Asutaman, and Guru Prasanna. We will start with Guru Prasanna. Guru Prasanna, go.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, sir. So, Tanishwar, it was a really nice presentation, Tanishwar. It was about stock market and those things. I personally don't know much about these things. It was informative. So, my question is about the a differentiation between stock market and cryptocurrency market. You said about these things. What do you think will be the main difference, and how many percentage of how many percentage of positive things you occurred in these two?
Thank you. And the difference between stocks and uh, stocks and cryptocurrency is that cryptocurrency is just virtual currency. It's not like proper. It's just money online which you can trade and buy for. Stocks are actually like it's stuff from like different companies. The companies put it out once they're on the market. So that's the difference.
Okay, like which one do you think is more effective?
And they could both be very effective. You just need to know how to like use it and do it properly. Because if you do it properly, like on both sides, then like you could make a lot of money off of it.
Okay, Tanishwar, thank you.
Next one is Dakshin Siddharth.
Thank you, sir. So, Tanishwar, was a really good presentation, and I had this question pop up in my mind right from the first slide which you displayed, like right from the moment when you displayed your first slide. So, you went from explaining about scientific topics to all of sudden a different stream. So, what caused you to change your model of presentations all of a sudden?
Uh, I just I just found a topic that I think I could have spoken on because I did some activity for this in school and I learned a lot about it. So I thought I could explain to everyone about it, and the thought came to me now.
Okay.
Okay, Tanishwar,
It's
thank you.
nice. Mitra, your question.
Yes, sir. It was a great presentation, Tanishwar. The topic that you chose was really good. The question that I have towards you on your presentation is, although many people have invested a lot or lots of shares in stock market, they keep checking it regularly and consistently. They have a lot of work to do to keep their shares in the profit level. So they are having a lot of work, and there are few math wizards who are really expert in the stock market. Still, few people, when they hear this word, that is, even when they hear about this field or hear about this word, that is stock market and shares, people are not feeling very comfortable in investing in stock market, and also they are not having a clear idea what this stock market is. Instead of having a clear idea, people are getting confused and they are not having the guts to invest in both cryptocurrency and also in share market, sorry, stock market. So what is your opinion about this? Because at this age you have made a presentation on stock market clearly, and the PPT that you have made proves that you have understood about stock market clearly in your school. So in your opinion, what do you think about people who are not understanding about stock market and they are not feeling comfortable to invest in those?
Uh, so what I think of them is, well, they could learn it. It's not very hard to learn, and it's just basic knowledge. You don't need to know like how it works and everything. Like, you should just know if you buy it for a low price and sell it for a high price, you make money, and I think that's pretty much everything to it. Um, and then about people who aren't comfortable, like I said in the presentation, like the share values can be unexpected and random. So like if something happens, if something bad happens, they could lose a lot of money. And if they did invest a lot of money in it, that's a lot of money gone. So I think that's why people wouldn't like be very comfortable in investing.
Okay, Tanishwar, thank you.
That's a practical answer, and that's a very good question, Mitra. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Aswatam, you can go.
So thank you, sir. So first of all, it was a very nice presentation, Anna, and I always wanted to learn about stocks and share markets and cryptocurrencies too. And my question is that how could a person who is investing in these could be successful? And and you also said that they could be random, but some companies could be consistently be at profit level, but yes, they could have some loss, but they could have a long period of some profit sometimes. And how could a person just see about which company could be like that and which company could go at loss, and which is more risk? What is trick for that? Now that's my question, Anna.
So Most of the people that, actually became successful, what they did, they, what is it? They studied the pattern. Uh, they didn't they didn't do it in one day. Like it was probably like a few months or, even years to do it. And what they do is study like the price range of which goes up and down. And like if they're like very sure what's gonna happen next, they can make a move and do something. And because they just study the pattern. And if you don't study the pattern, as I said, it's very unexpected and random, so it's probably not a good chance to invest.
Right. So, Taneshwar, in addition to what specifically Mitra Guru Prasanna asked, like, I'm doing stock market. There is an account, a demat account in my name. My dad was doing, and my mom is right now doing. She invests money and she makes a study over some companies, and she keeps monitoring all the caps. When I say caps, capital, like there are three caps. One is mm, short cap, another one is mid cap, and another one is large cap. Short cap in the sense, let's say for example, Exide Batteries, Indian company. It's a small cap, and it will be costing at least one share will be costing for about 75 INR, Indian net rate 75, just $1, $2 perhaps, if you speak about in the dollar currency. And there is something called as mid cap. Mid capitals means the good happening companies like say Parker Pen, for example, or Cadbury confectionery, or Britannia biscuits and eatables. So they will cost about 200 bucks or 200 rupees or $6 or $7 or more. And then we come for the large caps like Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. And when you come to the banking industry, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, South Indian Bank, and SBI for that matter, the big king of all the banks. So you keep studying, and there are some areas, there are some caps that will not let you down. Let's say, for example, if I have got about 50,000 rupees in my hand, and I would like to invest in shares, I will go for the large caps. I will choose SBI, for example, or I will choose, okay, banking industry, I pick choose SBI. Petroleum industry, I choose IOC, Indian Oil Corporation. Right? IT industry, I choose Infosys. So I bifurcate all the 50,000 and I invest in all these three. Say 30 shares in Infosys, 10 shares in Indian Oil Corporation, and the rest of the shares in the other third one. And I wait for 6 months. Infosys does really well. I get profit. Indian Oil Corporation, petrol price gets down, customers are happy. Indian Oil Corporation shares will be more. I mean, the price will be more. And SBIN, okay, plenty of people have repaid their loan. SBI gets profit, therefore a shareholder like me get profit. This is how share market works. I'm just throwing some light on how it is going. And as a share market player, now my question is, Mitra was asking about the speculation, people being very fearful, and they have lots of skeptical thinking and pessimistic thinking about stock market. Gone were the days, in one span of time in the early 1990s, people were calling stock market as a gamble. No, it is not gamble. It is a huge industry. It is a huge, a global state of affair. It's a huge happening. I'm very glad that you have pictures this topic. It's a wonderful topic. My question to you is, do you really think stock market will remain as a single source of income for a employee? Let's say a working class man is working for about 20,000 rupees salary, and he would like to have additional income, and he would like to resort to stock market. Is that a safe decision? Or you think that stock market should not only be the source, it should be a additional source. It should not only be a source. So you are going to be a grown-up person and you are going to use stock market options and all that. So it's an early question to you, but still, with your common sense, you can answer. What do you think? Is stock market a primary source of income and business to do, Or is stock market trading only a part-time thing and a secondary source?
I would say it's just like an additional job and a part-time thing, because if you lose your job or something, you won't even have the money to begin with. And like if something happens while you are trading and while you are investing, then you could lose money, and you have to rely on your job to get that money back. So it's important to have like a job that pays you at the same time. And while you're and you should also shouldn't like dump all of your money. You should just do like a little at a time to see what happens, so you're not losing all of it at the same time.
Okay, practical answer. One additional question. What happens is when you are getting into the stock market, one conscious side of your mind keeps on thinking about it. And you pick over your phone and keep looking into the app, keep looking into the app. And that's a big toss on your peace of mind. So how to manage that emotion? What's your idea as a person who is presenting about the stock?
Wait, can you repeat that? The voice cut out.
Myself, Dakshin Siddharth and Mitra, and of course Guru Prasanna, we four are at single point of time opening a demat account in a stock market trading company. We four are working in the same office. We four are working in different departments, but we are working in tandem in one company. I'm a marketing manager. Mitra is a HR manager. Dakshin is a finance manager of the company. And Guru Prasanna is the general manager of the company. Okay, GP, the GM. Now, the point is, we four are entering into the stock market company, and we invest at least 1.5 lakh or 2 lakhs into the company. And every single day, we need to have an eagle's eye on our companies on which we have invested our money. Do you really think we will be peaceful in the office, or we will be peeping into our laptop console or mobile app to check whether we have got profit or not? So if we do that, naturally, if we do that, our productivity into the company will go down. So I want your suggestion or solution for these four professionals who had been working very well in the company before getting into the stock market, but right now they have lost all the shine because of focusing on stock market. What is your solution for these four members?
So when you are checking like the price of like the shares and stuff, don't check it for too long. Just like take a glimpse at it and continue on with your work. Cause make your work your first priority before you do anything else, because that's the thing that gives you money. And uh as I said in the previous question, I said it should only be like an additional thing. It shouldn't be your main source of income. So you could think of it that way. And there's also opening and closing times for the stock market. So you could only check it during those times and not any other time. So you're in your work and not
Okay.
anything else.
Fantastic, Tanishwar. Very well done. I really appreciate your presentation today. And
Very
again,
well done, Anna.
Well done,
Great.
Tanishwar.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Well
you,
done,
sir.
Tanishwar.
thank you.
Thank you, sir and Pam.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not only the first time that Tanishwar makes presentation really very effectively, and now I have a small creative activity in which everybody will take part of. Of course, Sataman's presentation is on the pipeline, but Mitra,
Sir, it seems that the work is over downstairs, sir. They're calling you, sir.
they're calling me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll give a work. You people start working. Mitra, tell your granny that I'll take just 2 minutes and they'll come.
Okay, sir.
Are you back? Can I start?
Sir, you can start, sir. I'll tell her, sir.
So, I mean, to be very frank with you, government-oriented work is going on in my household. So I have some laborers who are working right from the morning. I was initially thinking that if I go to the OBT, my mom will call and I will come back. So now the work is over, and one man was working right from the morning. So I always have the habit of giving the labor into the hand before the sweat gets dry. That's a spiritual truth. So that is why I have asked them to call me. So now they are calling me. But before that, I would like to give a small activity on which you will think over and I'll come back. Guru Prasanna is working in an organization and he is demoted without any reason. He's been pushed down one layer of his position and nobody has given him a proper level of reason. So the peace of mind of Guru Prasanna gone for a toss. Sibi Aditan is actually working in a government office and he has been given a very big project, but he's going to be given with very less amount of money, but he has to work on the project. His peace of mind goes for a toss. Dakshin Siddharth, he's the head coach of an international soccer team. Soccer team's captain has been on a victory roll. He knows that Dakshin Siddharth was playing the main role for his victory, apart from his talents. Dakshin knows that he himself was playing a major role for the team's victory and his victory. But on an international press conference, Dakshin's team's captain says the biggest reason for such victory is none other than a person who is working under Dakshin as a deputy officer, who has literally done nothing. This Dakshin knows, he knows, and the Mr. Nothing also knows. So Dakshin's credit has been stolen. And it's been a breach of issue and a breach of the hard work that he has put up. Dakshin's peace of mind goes for a toss. Dhaneshwar Edilan has been a very good police officer. He was a cop and he has closed at least 15 cases in the month of November earlier. And he was very proud. Closing 15 cases in a month span is a huge achievement for a police officer. It means he has been working day and night. And in the month of December, Dhaneshwar gets a very bad transfer. He has to leave his family and he needs to go to a different place where there are very, very less features and facilities. Dhaneshwar's peace of mind goes for a toss. Mitra is a very, very renowned doctor in a city. She has performed at least 35 surgeries very successfully in the past 7 months. And 3 patients have complained against her in the Human Rights Commission that she's very, very fast in the surgical procedures. Because of that, they had a lot of side effects post-surgery, which was false accusation against her. Mitra's peace of mind goes for a toss. Asutaman has been a very noble teacher. He is a professor for college students. And 4 college students complained to the principal that Asutaman's character is very, very ordinary and odd. He's despair, he shows partiality, he treats some segment of students way ahead, he treats some segment of students very, very importantly, very, very less importantly, and sometimes he's not attending to some students. So he is prejudiced and he has to be suspended or dismissed. And the principal listens to the students and he is about to take the same decision. Asutaman's peace of mind goes for a toss. Now, I want solution for all these people. Who will speak which solution and what solution you will speak, you have to decide in the team talk. Which of you has a problem? Thank you, Dakshin. That's pretty fast and a neat report. Good job. Very good job.
Thank you, sir. Sir,
Each of
I
you.
missed Taneshwar's part alone, sir. Your voice cut out. Can you repeat that so that I could add it?
Dhaneshwar is a very good police officer. He is a very renowned cop and he has closed at least 15 cases in a month's span of time. 15 cases in a month's span of time is a huge achievement for a police officer. Okay, so a deputy commissioner will really give him at least a star award for such a stupendous achievement. But he's transferred to a remote place where there are very, very less facilities. And he's so disappointed, jaded, and his peace of mind goes for a toss. You got it now?
Yes, sir.
Each of you have a problem. The only condition is that person should not speak about his or her own solution. Tanishwar cannot speak about himself. Mitra cannot speak about hers. That's the catch. So discuss and come with a solution. Is there anything to ask before you go for a team talk?
No, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, so should we speak about only one person or can we speak about multiple people?
The total presentation time for all you people on this particular creative plot is 20 minutes or 25 minutes rather. So within the 25 minutes, I should be convinced that everybody has spoken and every problem has been addressed. That's all.
So the
That is the only
persons can be repeated, right? So
Yeah, of course. No, but all of a sudden, if you think that for Aswathaman's issue, you have got a flash of a mind, put it on your journal and explain. Mitra says, okay, fine. So I was supposed to speak about Tanishwar Arun, but for Dakshinana, I have got one more solution. Speak. But the ironical fact is that one person cannot speak about his own self or her own self. That's it.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. So I'll go down, I'll address the issue, and I'll come back. And once I come back, the presentation should be started. All right, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we
all
should
right.
do it as a team, right, sir?
Yeah, of course. It should be. It should be.
So can
That
we
is-
discuss?
You can discuss. There is no secrecy. You can discuss, or you can make it as a team presentation, just like we used to do earlier in the month of July and August, when as a team you will represent a case, and each and every person will have an apportioned thing to speak and all that. You can decide on that way.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. I put Dakshin and Mitra as I put both of them in charge.
Sir, your voice cut out.
Yes, sir.
So your voice cut out after appointing Dakshinan and Mitraka, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. Still we are not able
No,
to.
sir.
We can see you clearly, sir, but your voice is not audible.
Yes, sir, you're muted, sir.
Ashwathaman, I think sir said that he'll be back after going down. But his
Okay.
signal, so friends, shall we start?
Yes, na.
Yes, Guru.
Yeah, so friends, you can think over the solutions and let's take some time to think, and you can post down your set of people and solutions in the text box.
Yes, now
In the chat box. Yeah.
now
Guru? Yes? You were saying
are we
something?
doing a presentation or a skit now?
I don't think we can do a skit over this. It'll take a
Anna,
long
I
time.
think I have solution for all now.
But don't say about yourself, okay?
Yes, na. I'll not say about
Say
myself.
about the
Not just one doubt, na.
Yeah, 1 second. We have so 25 minutes is our time. So let's say we are given 3 minutes extension. That'll make 28 minutes. So each one can speak for 4 minutes. And within that 4 minutes, you can give n number of solutions for n number of people, except yourself, okay?
Okay, now we
Okay.
can think of the
Lakshmana,
solution.
I have a question for your role.
Yes, Tanishwar.
You put in stolen credits. Do you get demoted because of the stolen credits?
Yeah, like, of course, sir told that my credits are stolen and someone else has given the credit, so that's why my inner peace is disturbed. And yeah, you can draw various conclusions from that.
Okay.
Yes, now shall
So,
I go on with my
yeah,
question?
yes, Ashwatthama,
Yes,
yes.
now. Anna, so sir said about Taneshwar Anna's role, na? So
Yeah.
they like it was a transfer, na? So is it possible to like deny the transfer like that, na?
Deny the transfer, I don't get you.
Ma'am, Anna like
Oh, can Taneshwar protest against it? That's what you're asking.
not protesting, na, to say not to go, like refuse to go, na.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think it is allowed, Ashwathaman, because it is your higher officials who are deciding about your transfer based on your behavior and your official works. So I think it is not possible to deny that.
yeah, if he wants to get fired, he can do that.
Oh, okay. No. I think I'll have to think another solution for Tanishwar.
Yeah, take your time, think about the solutions
Sure, no.
because it's going to be only a presentation. Make sure that you speak only for 4 minutes and
Sure,
everyone
no.
has to speak.
Okay. Thank you, no.
No problem. Though.
No, shall
Siddhi,
we do it like a skit, no? Is it allowed, no?
skip. Ashwathaman, look, the problem is if we do a skit for 1 or 2 persons, even then it'll take around half an hour. We can't cover up everyone in that skit. So, and all the people are not related to each other. So we have to do 7 skits within 4 minutes. It's not possible. We'll do a presentation instead.
Okay, no. Okay.
Yeah, because we have so many people. Look at the list. We can't cover up everyone, and we can't give solutions for everyone. So your ideas will also be curtailed if we go for a skit. So just utilize the 4 minutes given. But yeah, it's just my opinion. If anyone wants to go for a skit, if they have any idea, it's welcome.
No, no, I think presentation would be fine because if even if it is in direct form, then skit is possible. But if it is in online form and 25 minutes is not even enough for performing the skit for three people for three problems.
Yes, Mita, that's what I was saying. So Ashwathaman,
Yes, no.
look, last time we did a presentation. No, like a skit combining 5 ideas. You remember an auction and like we were supposed to exhibit historical things.
Yes, no. I remember it now. I was
Yeah,
talking
we
about the
just
Yamaraj and
yeah,
Karma.
yeah. We just combined 5 ideas, 4 or 5 ideas, and it took like 40, 50 minutes. We have 7 people. It'll take much longer and we won't be able to complete it today. So we'll go for a simple presentation. That's what sir wants.
Okay, okay. Okay, no.
Okay.
Anna, just is it are we going to make any PPTLs? No?
I don't think we have time. Does anyone want to make a PPT?
No,
Yeah, I
no.
don't think it is
Okay.
necessary.
Okay, friends.
Yeah, let's just keep it simple this time.
Okay, no.
Sibi, are you here? Sibi Adityan. Super Sibi. Sibi, look at the problems of the people and give solutions, okay? Speak for 4 minutes. Okay, wow.
Okay, Anna.
You understood all the problems, right? Problems of the people.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so look at that list and give solutions for as much people as you can. But don't give solutions for yourself. One character விட்டுட்டு மத்த எல்லா கேரக்டர்ஸ்க்கும் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் ஓகேவா?
Okay, Anna.
ஓகே 4 நிமிஷம் பேசணும்டா சிபி, சரியா? 4 minutes.